Greetings everyone and welcome to another moveset with commentary. So today we have number 16, which is Zhou Tai. And if you remember, I said that Guan Xing and the two others are basically equal in my opinion. And so yeah, the second one is Zhou Tai. So why is he better than Guan Xing? Well, it's basically because of his weapon, okay? He has basically katana. I know what you're thinking. Hey, it's called Dao. I know, guys, but look. Look at it. It's very similar to katana. Even that stance, like, come on. It's katana class weapon. You know, it's similar when you try to, you know, compare like a whip and a chain. They are super similar, so yeah, I don't give a crap if it's called Dao or Katana, it's basically the same thing for me. Oh man, I'm sure that some of you will give me like elaborate, you know, presentation on how much different those two weapons are, and you're welcome to do so. I always love to get some extra education, okay, but yeah, to a pleb like me, this is basically a katana, or Chinese version of katana, so yeah. There's one of the reasons why he is better than Guan Xing for me. Now then, let's get on with his moveset, square in air. Ho ho! Now that's very special. He does not do that in air. No, he waits until he lands. Okay, very stylish. And triangle? Damn it! Sorry, triangle in air. I meant. Okay. Now then, square string. Okay, so it's not super fast, but it's stylish, man. I love that stance. It's woo, great. And dashing square is like this. Now that's some speed on the draw. Alright, now then, let's begin with his specials. So his triangle I call nothingness. Really cool. By the way, Zhou Tai has like super deep voice, so yeah, forgive me, but I'll try to imitate him throughout the video, so yeah, pardon the cringe. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Pretty cool attack. Yeah, I like that line that, you know, goes through the screen. Yeah, very artistic. Now then, his first special I call Empty Sky. Yeah, and it's callback to my favorite character, Hisahide Matsunaga. He has like an attack that is called Empty Skies. So yeah, I don't know why I used it for Zhou Tai. Don't ask me. I created those names like 2 years ago. So let's begin. It's a very cool attack. So if you mash it only once, it's a simple launcher, like makes you fucking yawn. But if you mash it twice, now that's a whole different story, if you ask me. That makes it instantly awesome. Oh boy, I love it. All right, now then, that was just a starter, okay? Now the real awesomeness begins. So his second special is his first X, and I call it Crimson Burial. Oh, super useful and super stylish. Without the X, okay, still not bad. I mean, in terms of usefulness, nothing much. But I like that, you know, stylish movement. But oh man, that's really cool. One of the most useful and destructive attacks in the entire game, if you ask me. So, his third special I call Bloody Scar, and it's his second X. So this attack basically stops the enemies in time. It's really cool, I'll show it later in action. So without the X. Alright, now then, his fourth special. So, if I'm not mistaken, this looks like that Yai style, I think it's called, where you like really quickly draw your blade and then again very quickly sheath it. So yeah, I don't know if Zhou Tai is like inspired by this style of, or if he uses this style. I know that Kenshin Uesugi uses that style in Sengoku Basara. So yeah, and his fifth special I call obliteration. Ho 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 ho! Another great attack. I love it. Multiple slashes are always good. Okay, so let's change his weapon. Very nice change of weapon, and you can charge it again. So yeah, you build up that ki inside you, and then BAM! It's actually a little bit different this time, yeah, because if you see, and if you charge it, yeah, it is a bit different. So, horse, where are you, my friend? Nice and special. Oh, that was fast. One more time. So he does first hit with his sheath and then he unsheathes the blade, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he probably uses the Yai style. Is it Yai style, right? It's not Lai style. It's so confusing because L and you know, capital I, they look so similar. So, but I think it's Yai. So that's that. Now then, let's look at his Storm Rush. So there's your Storm Rush. Basically, yeah, what would you expect from this guy? And yeah, that's his Storm Rush in action. Interesting counter. Okay, so it's time for his musous. So his first musou is called Void. Return to nothingness. Oh man, Zhou Tai, that is so fucking badass. I love it. And yeah, it's kind of like a grab, so let's demonstrate that. Alright. Pretty awesome, right? Alright, so now first our one musou, which is called Flash. And that's another grab, yeah. Okay, so this one is also very cool. And finally, something that is not grab is his aerial musou, which is called Wind. So yeah, that's cool. Although it sometimes it goes kind of to waste because you know, not every attack hits, you know, every opponent. But yeah, that's what air musous sometimes do. Okay, so let's show that Rage Art. Okay, so very focused strikes. That finisher is sweet. Alright, so let's take this into action. Tak. Jo, odpálíme to, baby. Oh, pardon the Czech. Forgot that I need to speak English. Okay, so that's the true Rage Art. Yeah. So pretty kick-ass overall. Now then, let's begin with our, you know, evaluation of Zhou Tai. So let's start obviously with his design. I gotta say, I really love his design. By the way, check this out. I stopped them. I fucking stopped them. Holy shit. Laws of physics no longer apply to my sword. So yeah, his design is pretty cool. Although this is like the only game where I really like his design. His previous design was kind of lame, and his new design in Dynasty Warriors 9 is also not that great. Do you know why? Because it fucking lacks the cape. You need the cape for Zhou Tai. Like, come on. Without it, he's kind of mediocre in like design wise, you know. So yeah, at least that's my opinion. And on top of that, he has that you know, super deep voice, like ridiculously deep voice, and it's so fucking cool. So yeah, I love that. Now for his personality, he's again bodyguard character like Dian Wei, you know. So he really admires his lord, you know, and he's willing to die for his lord because that's just what bodyguards need to do. So yeah. But overall, that's pretty much everything that I can say about him personality wise. Now as for his gameplay, you've seen it for yourself. It's fucking awesome, man. It really is. It just has everything, you know, multiple slashes, freaking stop times, and also like really focused slashes. So yeah, there's nothing to hate about his gameplay, gotta say. Yeah, there's your changed weapon transition. So yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to say, I think. Yeah. He's better than Guanxing basically because he has that katana-like weapon, and he has cape and ridiculously deep voice. So yeah, that's that. And now I'll probably go to the history department because otherwise I would just repeat myself. Yeah. But seriously, check the damage on this thing. Oh man, that's freaking ridiculous. And one more stop time. 1, 2, 3. Love it. And this thing is also pretty useful for a triangle attack, I mean. Alright, so history department it is. And you guys return to nothingness. Zhou Tai, a Wu officer, formerly a pirate. Huh, interesting. He came to work for Sun Tzu. Despite serious injury, he succeeded in rescuing Sun Quan when he was attacked by bandits. At the Battle of Hefei, he used his own body as a shield to again protect Sun Quan. He was rewarded with a banquet in his honor. Okay, so yeah, you saved my life. Let me throw you a party. So yeah, that's basically it. I said everything that I wanted to say. What makes him kinda better than Guanxing, because as I said, these three characters are kind of equal in my eyes. Is that weapon, and that super cool voice. But other than that, in terms of like enjoyment and gameplay, I feel they are pretty much equal. Yeah, Zhou Tai and Guanxing. So tell me, what do you think about Zhou Tai, and I'll see you guys next time with the third character that is kind of equal to these guys. So yeah, one like tease, this guy is from Wei, So yeah, it's interesting because it's basically reversed when it comes to kingdoms. You know, like Shu is my favorite, Wu is probably second maybe, and Wei is probably the third one. Although it's like a tie between Wu and Wei, but yeah, this time it's reversed. The Wei guy won. So yeah, that's that. I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.